Okay?
Yeah.
So when chairman is here, I have to tell chairman one or two things, but I want him to come here first. I'm still at Jokemi anyway. If you don't know me with kitchenette, I Jokemi.
Okay.
So I'm here with you. So if I want to chip in one or two thing, I will tell you.
Okay.
Nobody, I say it. Yes, nobody has any right to tell anybody where to go on TikTok.
Mm.
Me, I'm not supporting anybody. I stand on the truth. Let the truth prevail. I'm not um um group A or group B. Anywhere justice can prevail, that is where me I stand. And they're not going to bully anybody. If chairman comes, I want to tell him one or two things. Chairman to not let anybody to be pushing him around. He should stand. Thank you, Atia.
All right, sir. That's something to kind of get us going. Madam Ajoke Kitchenette, we're gonna try and I mean, if you look at my two accounts, whether it's a business in Nigeria, in the UK, in the US, it doesn't really matter. I'm a foodie. I love food, and people always ask me, "Do you eat so much?" Because if you do, you haven't got a weight to show for it. I love food. I cook and I share
You
my.
see,
Yeah, go on.
sorry, Atia.
Go on.
I was highly disappointed in some people this morning. When they came to MFM platform yesterday, MFM give them their chair, their accommodation, they drink, they eat, they sit down. And they go to another platform this morning. In fact, people don't have no integrity. I can't believe what is coming out of their mouth this morning. I'm highly disappointed in them. And I'm going to tell chairman today. I want to see chairman. When chairman come, I want to say one or two things. I'm highly disappointed in some people this morning. Now they throwing shade at MFM. Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, thing is, I woke up to a surprising agenda this morning. You won't believe it, but I was on Temi's platform, sitting on the window all morning. And that was beautiful because they're able to highlight what went, all the development in the course of the night. I think Lizzie Diamond came out of vent, rightfully so. She did yesterday. She mentioned my name, and I thought, well, it's just one of those things. I don't mean any harm, but sometimes these things actually happens. Why? Because when we in a group, there is gang play. And when when there are gang plays and then you immerse yourself in the process, your name will not disappear from it. And as you know, on my platform, I mention names simply not because I don't have the fear in me, but I have the fear of God in me. And I have the absolute respect for equity. He who dwells in equity will bear good hands. I'm using those hands to clap for myself too, because my hands are clean. Allegedly. Right. So what's developed overnight really is there's a lot of throwing of daggers, throwing stones and shades, bullying to say the least. Frenemies, because if someone has loaned you their platform and we've had a wonderful day and she went to work, Lizzie Diamond vented out, rightfully so, before she went into work. The good thing with these women is they love money. Oh. You see the way the women dress, you know, say they are women of substance. Let's give a big congratulations to all the beautiful women we've actually come across from the inception of this program, this quest over the last 20 months. Our beautiful girls, mothers, and cooks, and how can I put it, protectors, and wonderful women that will cook for their men, their boyfriends, their husbands, their children, homemakers across the land. We celebrate you all. So we're on frenemies, and people come and sit down with you. Gosh, let's take the like to 5K. And you know, me, my good people, 5K is not too much to ask for. It's not too much to ask for. You know, you love this show, so share this show. The enemies are there. Oh. They don't like this show. Forward the show to them. One shine blocking straight away. So when we have all this frenemy situation and they sat with you, eat with you, dine with you, and we thought that's that about that. And then you woke up this morning and it's people have now jumped from camps to camps. There's been a reset and all of a sudden there are developments all over the land. Okay. Every platform, every host, I'm a host, but I'm not a TikToker. I don't see myself as a TikToker because I think if I'm a TikToker, I'll be doing this every day, as in like for a living, I'll be doing content and all that kind of stuff. I just enjoy engaging with my people. And when we engage, sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry. Other times we settle scores and we do the best we can to remain civil. If water comes, everybody will protect their kingdom. Everybody will protect their brand. Wow! Rightfully so. And that takes us to what Madam Ajoke is mentioned, which is integrity. And integrity is collectively, all of us, is what we lack. And when I say all of us, of course, we are fallible. And what is integrity? Simply tell the truth. That's it. So that God can set you. Talk your talk so that God can set you free. And then, yes, so we have communities, we have platform, we have groups, we have gangs, because the gangs are going to come for you. If you come for Baba, we come for you. If you come for Yomi, we come for you. Supreme, they say. Sami Jojo. Rotex Sam, they say. Papariano, they say. I don't get involved in all that kind of stuff. I just want to be celebrated for something, and that is just come up, chat with people, have a good laugh, have a good fight if it needs be, and go back to your life. And yeah, so we need to start thinking about all these items of, and I think number one, at the end of the day, when you put this whole thing together, the item that stands out is bullying. Why do we bully? Why is it that when we engage, when things go wrong, we want to drag other people into the pits of hell that we're about to dwell into? You don't go cause wahala. You bring them, come. You come say, guys, come with me. All right, guys, we are changed now. Okay, you still come with me. Okay, yeah, let's donate some money. Don't let people put you in trouble. We all go to work and we have to make living out of our energy and a pact. We have families back home. We have families in our respective jurisdiction domains. We have bills to pay. Don't let people put you under pressure by the shade of Dawoku with the Talaka mentality. I think really if we are, I don't want to use that word. I need to look for a different word because I think if I do that, someone's a donkey will be doing tingy. But if we are supreme to ourselves, we need not be dragged into championing what is wrong. Just because everybody is doing it and it looks right, and there's every shades of wrong about it. But because we want to save face and we don't want to stand out as non-contributors, we allow ourselves to be dragged into madness because when two people commit a crime against humanity or they attempt to do so, the failure of which comes to play and is unveiled and now open to us doesn't make one man's crime bigger than the other, smaller to say the least. What is wrong is always going to be wrong. And I think if people listen and read between the lines and use their iroro and their integrity, we kind of realize that it's wrong. When are you going to actually say to yourself, I'm not going to be dragged into it, I'm not going to be bullied, I'm not going to be impacted from staying away from this group, and I'm not going to be coerced into something that is clearly wrong. Every shade of wrong. But it's up to individuals, it's up to the liars that will host, open their platforms, swing from left to right, come out as chameleons, and we don't know. But for what it's worth, a leopard will never change his skin. We allow ourselves to be dragged into it. So let's see, is MFM ready? MFM, are you ready to say something, madam? Okay, she's still thinking about, maybe she's making notes. But while she's making notes, let's try another young lady, because I'm surrounded by ladies, beautiful women. As always, even if it's just 5 people, I just have beautiful mommies, beautiful aunties, beautiful sisters. Wonderful. These women, they won't kill me. I love ya all. It's just me, the IT guy. Abby, very good afternoon to you from England. It's past midday, it's almost 1 p.m. What says you, my lady? Welcome. The mic is yours when you're ready.
Hey,
Very good afternoon to you.
good afternoon, good morning. IT guy, there's something I'm doing at the moment, but I'll actually be here with you and before you close up the show or in the
How long you will come back? Okay.
yeah, I will, yeah.
All right, not a problem. Welcome. So now it's time for people to volunteer themselves. Let's find a gentleman this time, the one and only, the handsome guy. Only when you see his face, if he's handsome, I'm sure he will accept the request. If he is, unless he's busy. Yes. We're gonna. I think that my first guest, Madam Ajokemi, kitchenette. She's literally said it all, in few sentences, and the way she narrated it, I would say, is sacrosanct and germane. So I mean, we're not sure what we're going to do about this problem, but I think if we highlight the problem, that will be a good thing. If we take something away with us, and it's germane and sacrosanct, I think we have something to ponder over. We'll be able to look at these things. And yes, because if you look at the way the division across various community, you soon understand the reason why something has changed overnight. Nobody want to talk about it. Nobody want to be seen to be talking about it because people have taken sides already. People are beginning to dwell in environments where they feel more comfortable, which is what we do. All most of us can do is to kind of sit down, look at the development, see how it develops. 24 hours is not enough for another saga to erupt. What we're going to do, we're going to talk about it as we do. We're going to fight about it. We're going to shade ourselves. We can't help ourselves. And before you know what's going on, a union that is created this morning becomes another Glasgow's empire. But I will implore everyone to, like they say, stay in the lane that I feel comfortable. Let's see how this new development actually shapes up. See, the bottom line at the end of the day is actually that you can't force people to engage with you. And if someone is minding their business wherever they are, I think it's kind of judicious for us to allow just let them be. So, justice for Mohbad, 20 months on. Please take the likes to 5K. 20 months on, not quite sure what we've achieved. Can't really see much because we're supposed to be helping the cause. And if we are helping the cause, what we probably should have actually achieved would have been something that is useful that we've taken to the police. The police is actually offered that to the inquest, the DPP. They look at it and think that, oh, this is an exhibit. Well done. You guys have done a wonderful thing. We can use this or not. So now I will want to think that everybody is busy. MFM, you still there? Because if everybody is busy, I'm going to get busy too. As it's midday, there's so much I can get done in my own little environment.
IT, let me call MFM on WhatsApp. I'll be back.
Okay. All right.
Let me call her on WhatsApp. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Let's. Right. So, we wanted to get a conversation going. It's not because people are busy. People are shy to come up. Don't worry, we can talk about anything. You can name names if you have to, but just be gentle. Because we don't want to kind of trouble people who are probably depressed already. We don't want to add more to the issues they have, if you know what I mean. Because, a lot has happened in 1 week. A lot has happened in the last 72 hours. All right. MFM is busy. I think she's busy. Okay. One more attempt before I go about my business of sitting on the window. As I
IT guy.
yes, go on.
She
I think she's
said she
busy.
can talk now.
Okay, yeah,
That
that's
she's at work. She's so busy.
oh, right. Yeah, I can see. I can see. It seems as if she is, but well, it's yeah, it's a wonderful thing that we kind of get together the way we do. Madam Adjokemi, do you have anything more to add before we go? We're gonna find time to reconvene.
Yes,
Hopefully
I
by
think
then. Yeah.
we can still come back in a few.
Yeah, yeah.
My advice for everybody.
Yes, go on.
Everybody, maybe you are A, you are B, you are C, you are D.
Yeah. Yeah, go
Hello.
on. Yeah, I'm listening to you. I think it's your network.
Okay, can you hear me?
I
MFM
can, yeah,
speaking.
yeah.
Okay,
You're
I'm
all
so
there.
sorry. I'm at
Okay,
work
she's
and
there.
kind of
No, MFM is
yes.
fine. It's fine. Don't worry. We're gonna find time to come back. Everybody is busy, so we can all get busy. Okay, Madam Jokemi. Okay, round it up now, and let's call it. Let's take time out for now. Go on. You've on. Yeah,
You
you
are
are on.
fighting for A, you are fighting for B. My advice for everybody, use your brain. We don't know each other. We come together for one cause, justice. Now, we deviate. Everybody, you are in this group, you are not. I don't belong to any group. My advice, use your brain. This justice, whatever, will soon be over. We can still be on the same side tomorrow when another thing surface. So use your brain. Don't fight people, unseen people. I don't know, maybe I put it right. The IT guy.
Yeah, go on.
Unseen people, unseen enemy. You are fighting people's battle. Enemy of my friend is my enemy. No. If your friend is not doing the right thing, you are following that person blindly. You're supposed to tell people where your friend is wrong, you are wrong. Where is right, you are right. Don't follow people blindly so that they will not go and throw you inside canal. These people that we are saying we are fighting for now, they are in their different. So
I think it's your network. Okay,
my
go on.
advice.
Can I quickly leave my submission since our network is glitching?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's have
Okay,
you.
I really do not know what you are talking about, but I'm going to talk on based on what she's saying right now. I think the most what I can see that is affecting all the platform from here and there is competition. Everybody are trying to compete with each other, like, oh, I'm going to be the one to get the medal. This platform is doing fine. This person is close to Baba. This one is close. That is what I think is affecting each and every one of. Let me say us. Well, I'm not. Yes, why I'm including myself is that so that it will not look as if I'm excluding myself. I'm
Yes.
not competing with anybody. Now, most of them have NGOs now. I don't know. Within the space of 2 years, every one of them now has NGO. Now it is my NGO. It's my this. It's my this. Personal vendetta is involved. My enemy, my friend's enemy is my enemy, my this, my that. Okay, because you're on a platform, I will not talk to you because you go to so many things, and I also believe that maturity is not involved. All these people, all of them, I look at them like all of us, I think we are kind of behaving childish. We did not there is no maturity in everything that we are doing. If I must say to something reached out to me I think this morning that some platform were angry because, hey, why did you go to MFM platform? Why did you go to MFM platform? Why should I be problem? I don't know. We can go to each other platform. We are all seeking for justice. And if you are not comfortable going to somebody's platform, you don't fight others because they go there. This all these people trying to dominate people's life, trying to dictate to people, telling them where to go. That I don't know. No, so many things are wrong with people. So the only thing we can try to imply is ignoring some set of people. It doesn't what I just ignore them. just ignore something, because you cannot be. It is not every dogs that bark that you have to be throwing stone at. Before you know it, they're gonna see you as a mad person. You understand?
Yeah.
So you have to just press the ignore button to be able to focus and achieve whatever I want to achieve. And this person is my friend does not mean that you cannot say truth. I believe if you are my real friend, you should be able to say truth to me. I do say it like my father who said that a good friend will tell you that didn't I tell you? Another the bad one will tell you that I be won't tell you. That thing they always swing my mind. The bad one was, and I be won't tell you, I be won't warn you. But the good one will be like, didn't I told you? Didn't I warn you? Didn't I? You understand? So, so that is it. But you know, people assimilate truth differently. Uh-huh. That is only my submission. I do not know what you have been saying since, but I just talk based on
Yeah,
what she's
yeah.
saying.
You
I
clearly
really
did.
do not know. So I
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm deviating from what you
No, no,
have been
no. You
saying.
are because I think Madam Jokemi, she has said it all because she was the first speaker, my first guest, and she covered a lot, which I'm going to summarize. And once I summarize it, we close shop, and then we find time to engage later. It could be anybody's platform, as we normally do. Thank you so much for your contribution as you are busy. So I'm going to summarize it now. I think those two contributions are germane and sacrosanct. We're going to give these two guests, wonderful women, a round of applause. And we're going to celebrate them too. So yes, those are my two guests, Madam Ajokemi Kitchenette, their handle, and MFM that you know. The one and only, very accommodating, a woman with a very beautiful nature. And you see, all the stuff I collected is stuff I'm still going to kind of like talk about on other people's platform when we do engage again in the course of the day. And I think a number of things that actually stood out will be that bullying aspect. There's a domineering element of people who want to drag people along with them. And they doing all this gang play. And there's dragging. You see, there are two ways you're going to drag people. You can do woto and actually drag people and really castigate them. But you can also pull people along with you, as in drag them along. Don't go to MFM. What are you doing there? It's anti-justice platform or it's women platform or whatever the case may be. There's no such thing as an anti-justice platform. It's not going to stop us sort of like shading a process, naming name, being divisive, you know, when you kind of want to create division. So in the course of this, you know, people will throw daggers at you, they throw stones, they shade. And then, yes, as Madam Ajokemi Kitchenette said, that they are frenemies. And they come and dine with you right now. Why do you even go to people's platform? Sit down there comfortably. What do you want to achieve when you sit down comfortably with someone? And then few hours later, you are dragging and shading their platform somewhere else. Why did you actually request to go up? Why did you go there? Why not just sit on the window, do your observation? But why actually sort of like come with what? You know, good heart. And what did you come to say? Do we come with good heart and all of a sudden we just kind of get poked by our neighbors or our friends? Why did you go there? And then we have integrity. People lie to themselves. Why wouldn't they lie to themselves? Because there is now competition, and it now seems as if we're going to go over there. We're going to go and engage with them. We're going to get them to divulge information to us. We're going to take it back to our camp, and we're going to now use that against them. And yes, maturity is actually disappeared completely out of it. We don't know what we're doing. To say the least. And the competition aspect is the fact that everybody is an NGO, the IT guy is an NGO. Even my kitchen has become a foundation. And this is where the problem is. This is what we need to tackle if we're talking about a way forward, a beautiful way of engaging. And that's literally enough to get us going. Whether at later we reconvene or we go to other platforms, obviously the host will kind of pick and select what they talk about. And I think every platform actually has a value. And obviously, if you choose to go to a platform, it's imperative that you first behave yourself, find a way to engage. And if the subject is not to your taste, then don't request to go up. If they try to bring you up, and you can just sit on the window and not get yourself pulled into something that you may later regret. So, Yeti, your future wife, this is your second account, I believe. Yes, a very good afternoon to you. Welcome. What says you, madam?
You finish.
Yes, are you there? You have the mic. Maybe you will just have the last words to round things up. She's there, she's not there, she's trying to do something about a mic. Oh, yes, she is.
Good afternoon, sir.
A very good afternoon to you. The floor is yours.
I'm trying to catch up on the discussion. Is it about Isabella or is it about just
No, I think we just kind of doing a recap on development over the last week, especially the beginning of the week, and a lot of development even between yesterday and today. We've seen a lot going on. We've seen new chapters opened all over the place. We've seen development. People come to your platform, engage with you. They disappear off your platform and go and drag you and all this kind of stuff. We've engaged for 20 months and we're looking, you can't really sort of encourage people to do the right thing. But I think if we identify where the issues are, we may actually be able to talk about these things, be able to encourage ourselves to do better. Throwing shades, throwing stones, frenemies. People's integrity will sort of question their ignorance to a certain extent. Gang play will be the order of the day. People are dragging themselves. Competition across the land, every house have looking for more customers. And there is more different foundations now looking for money, looking for support. People are divided all over the place. There is gang fighting, and we don't even know whether we are mature enough to carry on and engage properly. So those are the kind of things we've spoken about.
I think the only submission I have is about the babe that is messing around.
Okay. Yeah.
And the men that are encouraging her. So I think that's the only submission I have for right now.
If you look at that aspect, I think we touched on that earlier, and I think it's more to do with the fact that there are two sides to it. People are catching their fun on the internet, there is cyberbullying, all this exposure of people's pictures and photos and all this kind of stuff. So if it doesn't affect your mental health, it can actually have a severe impact on your progress in life. It can affect your work. It can affect your career and all that kind of stuff. So, and at the end of the day, both parties will suffer. Their mental health will suffer. Their livelihood will suffer. And then, we've touched on that. But when people kind of engage in all these silly and dangerous activities, do they think about it? Have we as a community learned something from it? Is there still more to come? Are people really truly being blackmailed simply because people have their needs? And is all this nudity and all this thing, is this something that we should even have in our possession?
Let me put this to you, sir. When two consensual adults, I don't care wherever they met, or I don't care the kind of discussion, I don't care the kind of relationship they have. When two consensual adults decide, it's not like one party was more involved in the escapade more than the other. Two consensual adults is the word I'm using.
Okay.
Agbalagba meji decided to do something that you are not part of, I am not part of, I wasn't there, I didn't know what happened. You understand? Whatever happened behind the closed door, they were two consensual adults. Now let me now put this to you. It's going to have more impact on the lady more than the man. Because the girl in question, she's not married. She doesn't have kids. The men in question, they have family. They are grounded. They are good.
Let me slow you down a little bit. You said it's going to have more impact on the woman. What if the man now loses his job? That's his livelihood. That's how he feeds his family. That's his career.
Is he more grounded than the girl?
That's impactful. The guy himself. What if he loses his job? That would have impacted his life. Is what he's worked for all his life. Is credibility in the society, and
his credibility in the society. That is the only thing. That is the only thing I'm bothered about.
No,
his credibility in
his career.
His credibility in the society. That is what
I think his career is actually more impactful. Why? Because that is how he's going to put food on his and his family's table. And if he gets blacklisted in the UK and he can no longer work with women or children or whatever the case may be, is contravened all the incumbents in terms of his responsibility and duty to young women, young adults, and all that kind of stuff. And it can get blacklisted in all the institutions in the UK. So
are we now supporting what the girl did? Are we now saying what the girl did was right?
This, I'll say,
because that is why Mr. Aitiga, that is why I will come in, because I think in my own view, we are victim shaming anybody that is involved. I'm directing the case. I'm taking the case one by one. If reverse was the case, sir, if let's say one of the men in question released something related to the girl first, we are not going to be on the stand of. We are not going to be. Everybody is going to be like insulting, throwing insults, going back and forth, doing nasty things to the men in question. Don't let us forget that this lady in question brought everything out. This lady in question was the one that decided to taunt and torture. I'm not going to support that.
Okay. Hold on a moment. Can we take the likes to 5K, please? At least we should be able to do that, because I've been asking and nothing is happening. And if we don't tap and the life disappears, it disappears. But I don't want that to be the case if we're having a wonderful conversation. So can we take the likes of 5K, please? Yeah, carry on.
I am not. I'm reading the comments now, and I'm